On the previous episode...
Last time, I don't remember what happened. You don't just talk shit about the Dutch, you get your ass kicked. I don't know. I have no cultural knowledge. That's why I do a podcast. Take it away, John friggin' Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, where all you knew is wrong, and rules are just suggestions, made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here, maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please, go down further.
It can be fuzzy, it can be dark, it can be damp, it can be light, it can be happy, it can be sad.
This weirdness that we label a podcast. There's not much known about us. Isn't that part of the fun, I guess?
Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity. We don't know shit about our own country.
It's magic.
Yeah. That might be the new promo line and shit.
Corn doesn't want to wear shorts.
He's gonna anyway. Sex appeal?
Sex appeal.
See, that's a tough one.
Because he's drunk.
That was a weird countdown. I'm sorry.
376,
376, yes. and go.
Welcome back to Just in Time.
Yes, you and I and we, all of us, we are just in time. Yes, welcome back to another edition. This time we are not. We are not via Skype. We apologize about last week not having an episode. If you follow us on social media, you'll know that we did jump on HashTag Blackout. Got to have some fun and celebrate 420 with them. Believe it or not, though, the very next day we went to record with B-Rob. Shout out to B-Rob. Follow him. It's Rob on Twitter. From Random Ramblings with Rob podcast. But because we're stupid and didn't pay attention while we were recording, almost 2 hours of recording, we didn't get his side because we're stupid. So we fucked up that one. So
MIT guys, man. I'm telling you, man. We gotta fire these guys.
Yeah. So we gotta get a rematch with him, I guess. So to speak, take two, if you will.
That was actually great.
I don't think he wanted to this week. I think he still was like, you motherfuckers.
Yep.
Yeah. And that makes sense. We apologize to B-Rob.
Mm-hmm.
And we thank him for the time that he did.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
Yes,
So
we did.
And we didn't forget that. The computer didn't get his side, but we heard everything he said, and we had fun, and we enjoyed it. So we're going to have to get a take two on that one. Not like take two, like let's do the exact same thing twice, but we're going to have to get another thing going with him, you know?
It's a good first meeting, I guess, though. I mean, we got familiar with each other.
Yeah, now it's just as if we were just like catching up with a relative that we never met or something. It was just like, we had a conversation. That's all we did. We didn't record it.
Yeah, it was like sitting in the kitchen,
like
on your phone, talking to somebody else.
Yeah, I was pissed off. I went to edit it, and it was just us. Like, yeah, oh no way! What? That's fucked up. It was we shat the bed, as they say. So big apologies to him for that. And a big thank you for his time. Another thank you and a happy podiversary to HashTag Blackout Podcast. Check them out. Thanks for having us. We had a fucking blast. If you didn't check it out, then fucking go. You can follow them. They're on SoundCloud. If you're listening to us on SoundCloud, just type in HashTag Blackout Podcast. Look for them. Google them, goddammit. Google them. And their episode, they got an episode up. It's our podiversary featuring the Just in Time boys. Our first time being on someone else's show.
Yep.
And we had fun. Corn was drunk as hell.
Dude, I don't even remember before that fucking podcast.
Yeah, I know. You guys were fucking late, too.
What was I doing? Dude, I was fucking
drinking.
Drunk. Which is great. I'm glad they were memorable. I do remember them. I don't remember what I did before that.
Yeah, we got to have some fun we got to have a little tribute, I guess, to Charlie Murphy. Got to talk some Chappelle Show sketches. Got to talk some stoner movies. We got 10 Shots to the Dome, which is a popular segment on their show. And we got to, for us, it was fun because we got to actually get the 10 shots to the dome. They hit us with some great questions. We got to have a blast. The three of us got fucking. They treated us like we were fucking awesome, like we were famous or something. But yeah, it was fun, and fucking hell, they'll be jumping into the rabbit hole someday.
More to come. I'm getting better at it.
Oh yeah, especially once we get a fucking more steady Wi-Fi connection too, we'll be able to do it even more. Right now we're kind of like we're limited somewhat in certain areas, I guess, but
whatever works.
Yeah, we've been trying to make it work. Last week we thought we made it work and we didn't.
Like MacGyver.
And so we're mad at ourselves, but the show must go on. So you notice there's a bit of an absence in this episode, you know?
Oh yeah, talking about voices.
Yeah, there's only two of us this time, huh? Well,
yep.
Some of our long-time listeners might be used to a time when there was just two speakers on this podcast,
right.
Which there was a patch there. There was almost a 20 episode patch there of it just being myself, Millie Van Nielsen, and
them too. I'm the Green Ranger, okay.
Yes, our missing co-host, Norman Bluntz. I'd like to say that he's left because that he's not here because of another emergency, or that he had he had something serious to do. This son of a bitch decided to ditch us to go to the beach. Yeah, we're going right into that. I know we were supposed to come in on something else, but we're going right into that because he's not here, and that motherfucker He ditched us. I feel bad. One day a week, okay? We used to be friends, the three of us, right? Remember that? There was a time when we used to get together and we used to hang out and like go out to eat or go to the movies. We used to actually get together and hang out. And that was whether or not we were dating or anything like that. We always would have time to hang out. All of a sudden, we start doing a podcast and it gets limited to fucking once a week the three of us are together, if that. And then this motherfucker decides to fucking not come today. Oh, no, he texted us earlier like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be home in a few hours, guys. Didn't tell us he was at the beach. We found out from his girlfriend. Her Snapchat tells all of his lies.
Social media.
Yep. So then he texts us after a few hours like, oh, yeah, go ahead and go without me. We're like, we'll wait, dude. Come on. We'll get you. And, he didn't. We tried to make him admit it. He didn't want to admit. We didn't want him to say he can't. We wanted him to say that he won't, because that's really what's going on here. He is choosing not to come. He is home right now, probably. Let's be honest, Corn. Tiger Durgan. Yeah, let's be honest. He is probably at home right now, enjoying his time. Yeah, taking a shower, washing sand out of his ass, and enjoying his fucking Monday while we're over here fucking working. Oh. That son of a bitch.
This is what it feels like when your best friend gets a girlfriend.
Yeah,
when you were young.
Yeah, when you're young and your friend gets a girlfriend, or your friend gets a new friend that's maybe not around, and they stop hanging out with you, you know. All of a sudden, we're being made to feel like douchebags right now for not being married with children. That's what's going on, right? Let's be honest. Rookie's never going to listen to this. You can get it out. You know he's never going to listen to this. He doesn't listen to the podcast. He doesn't listen to it, even if whether he's here or not. He doesn't listen to it. Remember, that was supposed to be the excuse. If you're not here, you should listen to it. Know what happened when you weren't here. That some bitch ain't been here, or that some bitch ain't here. He's having fun. You know he's not going to hear it. Let's be honest. He's ditching us. He ditched us. His Snapchat said it all. He's on a couple's date.
Well, as you figured out, me and Millie are behind the quota on children.
Yeah, we're the old ones too. He's the rookie. We're pushing 30. He's fucking not even 25, and he's telling us we need to grow up and have kids. Apparently, son of a bitch.
Millie's a little salty from the beach.
I am a little salty from the beach, dude. I feel a little bit like we got. I'm sorry. I feel like we got fucking ditched. Like not just ditched, like left behind is what it was. He was just like, no. You guys are my immature friends from the past. You know, I have a family now, and I need to be with other family people. I need to be able to go on family dates. Well, and you know what? If this was a Friday, I wouldn't give a fuck what he's doing right now. Honestly, I'd be like, oh, dude, look at him. He's at the beach with the couples and shit. That's fun. He can talk about that on Monday when we record the podcast. But instead, he chooses New Issue Day. Yes, I'm ranting, Corn. I'm sorry.
I'm listening. It's
He
okay.
chose New Issue Day to go and...
Hoping other listeners will listen.
I'm not mad. I'm just upset. And
listeners will fucking understand this.
They
We're
will
coming from other listeners that are pushing
off-
30 behind quota will understand how it feels.
Yeah, when your friends got the friends and family, like they make movies about this shit, dude. There's every sitcom that starts with single people goes through an episode like this where the single guy, one of the single guys, grows the fuck up and decides, oh, I gotta do fun stuff. You know, I gotta do
Like
fucking
the Fox and the Hound all over again.
And we're the weirdos because we can't go to Chuck E. Cheese as single guys. We can't just show up to Chuck E. Cheese at a kid's birthday party. It's fucking weird. And for me, it's really fucked up because, damn it, this is the second time I've had to record without that son of a bitch in the last 2 weeks. After over a year of fucking every fucking week, so I'm a little, well, fuck that. Corn's it.
Anxiety.
Fuck that. Well, yeah, a little bit. I'm like, dude, really? You're gonna make me do it alone? I'm not alone though. I'm not alone, Corn. You're fucking. I've known you longer than I've known him.
Man,
technically.
I told you I'm the Green Ranger, man. Come on, dude, I got this.
That son of a bitch.
We started this journey.
But he ditched us. He fucking did. Yeah. Yes,
okay.
of course we're a little salty. Don't act like I'm the only salty one, Corn. Don't act like you do. Don't act like he hasn't hit you with that fucking phrase that every goddamn married with children person likes to fucking hit you with. Oh, you don't have kids. You don't understand.
You know what? His brother used that one on me one time. And I was like, ooh, later.
Seriously, dude.
All right, then. I don't have kids, so I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want while you're at home, fucking taking care of the kids. Later.
Have fun watching the same Disney movie over and over again because your kid refuses to watch anything else. And because you're a fucking pussy and you give in to children. Oh,
great.
I'm sorry. We're letting it out. We're letting it out on Rookie right now because that son of a bitch.
But he'll be back.
No, it's not that. It's it's the way he went about it, too. Right, Corn? Right? He texted. First off, this motherfucker texted me yesterday like, oh yeah. I texted him like, oh yeah, fucking this and that about fucking about the recording tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm down, dude. That sounds awesome. He texted me this morning before I even threw him a text message. This motherfucker texted me talking about what's up and shit. And I'm like, yeah, what's up, dude? Let's do it. And fucking this, and all of a sudden I didn't hear back from him. He's like, oh, I'm in San Diego right now. Like, wait, what? Well, whatever. Okay, me and Corn fucking took a quick road trip. Had to go had to run to Guitar Center and go pick up some fucking adapters or whatever, some cords and shit. So it was like, okay, fuck it. Then we're like, okay, we're shit. We get back, an hour and a half later, some shit like that. This motherfucker still, he texts back talking about, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be home till later. We go on Snapchat, and his fucking girlfriend's got pictures of him. That's the thing. He didn't say a goddamn thing about the beach. He didn't say anything about doing family time. He just said he was in San Diego as if he was out there picking up something. Like he was just picking someone up and just, you know what I mean? He'd be back in a little bit. Like he was visiting a fucking neighbor or a fucking quick relative or something. No. His girlfriend's got pictures. They're at a fucking dog beach, too. A bunch of fucking puppies, a bunch of fucking little-ass dogs running around the fucking beach and shit. I'm cussing a lot. Sorry. Little motherfucker.
We might lose this fucking listener.
That's okay. No. But, so Norman Blunts isn't here, obviously. You could tell by the angry tone there. And I think I'm done roasting him. I think that was fun enough.
Yeah. Let it out. It's okay.
Yeah, I had to let it a little bit out. The little son of a bitch ditched us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Is sometimes remember your single friends because you make them feel pathetic when you hit them with that one the you don't have kids thing. It's like fuck you.
Yeah, all you single listeners, it's okay.
Yeah, we're with you, dog. We're with you. This is one for all the single people out there.
So just accept the things you enjoy right now because as soon as you get locked down and you have a kid,
yep.
You won't be able to do any of
it. Enjoy masturbating whenever you want. Enjoy eating whatever the fuck you want.
Enjoy coming home whenever you want.
Enjoy spending money on yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's
Christmas time, go buy yourself a present.
Yep. Enjoy fraternizing, too.
Yeah. Fucking douche.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't think I didn't think fucking Norm would be the one out of us. I honestly thought it would be you, Gordon. I thought you were gonna be the one that got married and tried to be like, you guys need to grow up.
Nah, I'm sterile, bro. Remember, I'm an earthbender. You're an earthbender. Dude, come on. I'm free like the wind, no earthly ties.
But that son of a bitch. So anyways, without him, the show must go on, of course. It did last time. Last time it was different. He had an emergency with his kid. He had to go. It made sense, and we had to do the episode. We had an interview lined up. You know what I mean? We didn't want to miss that one. So, without further ado, moving on. Well, no, fuck that. That's what brought up the whole. It's not a competition. That's really what this was whole segueing
Actually,
to.
yeah, it is not a competition.
Every time you say that whole, you don't have kids, you don't understand. It's not a fucking competition. God damn it. And damn it, I'm sick of that shit. The petty little I wins that people try to fucking pull on you, fucking for shit that you're not competing over, shit that you probably don't even have fucking control over. Such as whoever the fuck was on Twitter that fucking calling us out over fucking putting small town in our description. First off, if you haven't heard of a town, you can call it a small town. Fuck you, right there.
That's not that.
And the fact that they had to Google Hemet. The fact that whoever this was took the time to fucking Google Hemet, that's fucking awesome. But yeah, they tweeted some shit talking about fucking, small town, 80,000 people. I come from a small town of 4,000 people in Missouri, but I'm not going to name that town.
Yeah, that sounded like something like up in North Dakota or Montana, dude.
Yeah, they didn't say what the name of the town was. I clicked on their profile. There's no name of the town on there. It just says Missouri, United States. Which means that you're not that proud of your small town if you won't put it on your fucking, if you won't even mention it.
Yeah,
sorry.
I grew up. Every time I was in prison, they're like, "Where are you from?" I'm from Hemet.
You know what I mean? So fuck you if you're not proud. If you're not proud enough of your own shit, you can't call us out on fucking anything. Second of all, knowing that it's fucking Missouri, it's probably all white too, that small town, and you're probably racist as shit. Even if you're not, you're getting lumped up in there now for that. And anyways, 80,000 people that's actually a lot, but it's also crammed.
Yeah.
That's really what we mean by small, is our space is small.
Dude, we have a really big trailer park on fucking State Street. It takes at least like 30 minutes to walk out of it. 20 minutes, dude. It's
yeah. And it's a lot of trailers.
And yeah, dude, it's got like 3 of them in the back, dude. It's like, it just keeps going to the back. And it's...
Yeah. That just always, it's the little things like that, like fucking, like one of those, you see it all the time, like in movies and shit, where like, what's it, like where 2 best friends have babies on the same day, and they're at the same hospital, and they're both behind the glass looking, and one of them elbow nudges the other one, and is like, look at that, my baby's feet are bigger. You're just like, dude, fuck you. It's not a fucking competition, first off. Second of all, I have no control over the size of my baby's fucking feet. Especially when they're first fucking born. Are you serious? People actually like, that's a redneck thing, I think, too. That's like a hillbilly redneck fucking hick thing, too, where they got nothing to be proud of really in life. They have no accomplishments, so they gotta fuck with the other shit.
I'm
ranting on everyone today. Yours. Sorry. Any Southern people listening, I'm not insulting you. I'm sorry. That one was just like that one situation that just fucking...
I'm down with the South.
That was just that one thing that was just like, dude, fuck you. Dude, who the fuck cares?
Don't cohort me into anything.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What the fuck are you? And that's the thing. There was no point to that. It's not like somebody who listened to the podcast and was just like, shit, you guys' town doesn't sound that small. No, they read 2 words out of a fucking description on the fucking Twitter profile and decided to judge us and try to call us out based on that. And to which I did not respond. I don't play that shit on Twitter. Fuck you. I save it for the podcast and then talk shit about you because I know you're not going to listen.
There's a good chance somebody that knows you or seen you or that known you will pick you up because you know them.
Yeah.
That happens with me all the time. That's why I don't like walking, dude.
And that's what's fucked up. Out of 80,000 people, you can't go anywhere without recognizing somebody.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Fuck you in your small town. Oh, yeah, he dated my cousin's cousin. Fuck you. We got he dated my fucking sister's fucking boyfriend's fucking ex fucking baby mama, dude. All right?
Yeah.
We're small, but we got fucking enough people.
It's overpopulated. When you see that 80,000 population, 80,000, that's in a fucking less than 30 square mile radius. Okay, that's a lot of fucking people in not a lot of space. So fuck you with your small town, because I went looking up small towns in Missouri with populations of 4,000, and I don't remember the name of the one I saw that was fucking right, that fit that fucking description. The reason I don't remember is because fuck that town. I'm not giving it any fucking spotlight. Even the tiny little fucking speck of a flashlight that is this podcast. Sorry about that little fucking pause there. I had to pause while you took a drink. That's weird.
You know, our town is not that bad. If you know how to enjoy your town, then, you know, hats up to you, man.
Well, no, but that's just such a dumb thing to try to compete over. We got the small town. We're smaller. We never claimed to be the smallest town. We never claimed to be smaller than your town.
No, I'm pretty sure Nuevo is fucking smaller than us.
But anyway, that small town that I saw, or whichever name of the town it was, what was it? It was like 15 something, approximately 15 square miles, okay? 4,000 people. You guys are fucking spread out. You feel like you got a bigger town than fucking we do. Bitches. And that was that angry little part.
Yeah, your 15-minute bike ride was a 5-minute bike ride for us.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Exactly. Exactly. And your neighbors probably aren't as fucking annoying because they don't feel like they're connected to you. How small are yards in this town?
Oh, dude.
Even people that got houses got small ass yards because they're fucking bunched into these little housing tracts and shit. Fuck you. Oh, even the trailer parks don't have yards out here.
We got duplexes too, man, and they don't have yards.
Exactly. There's just a small fucking picket fence around them just to say that it's your fucking backyard.
Yeah, it's yours.
It's just a porch on the back. It's a small porch on the back.
A little slab of concrete, it's yours.
Exactly. You know that little slab of concrete that you just do your grilling on when you're in your big ass backyard? And that small of a town, your backyard is probably the fucking mountains. Shit. Have fun making your fucking moonshine.
Yeah.
Send me some if you want to.
Right on.
You know? I have nothing against hillbillies, fucking southern people, nothing like that. If you're not racist, I'm cool with you. But fuck you. I don't care how small your town is. There's no competition on that. We're not, you know? That's just a weird thing to pick to beat us on. You know what I mean? I think that's all that was just a weird thing to come up and try to just claim victory over.
Say they got more cows than us.
Yeah, like
there's something that's meaningful.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, we produce fucking, you know what I mean? Like we produced presidents or some stupid shit. I don't know of too many famous motherfuckers that have come out of Hemet.
Nah.
Occasionally an athlete might go somewhere out of Hemet, but that's about all you get. Yeah. Oh, the most famous person I've seen out of Hemet was fucking that douchebag Kessman that fucking went on bully beatdown and got his ass kicked.
That was great.
That was awesome. And even then, he probably doesn't claim Hemet as his hometown, even though you know it fucking is.
That's great.
It is. But if you're gonna be that proud of your town that you gotta call somebody else, a random fucking shit podcast like us, who fucking out, like, I can understand if it was some celebrity or something who claimed to live. We never said rural either. Sorry if I fucking muttering a little, fucking stumbling through words a little bit. A lot of angry thoughts trying to be filtered through there.
You know what? We might have a fighter.
Maybe. Yeah, because there are some locals that get into, and there's some locals that I've seen get into the King of the Cage fights. But, you know.
They're not that big.
But that's the thing. You're not that proud of your town if you won't even fucking name it. You know what I mean? If you were really proud of your town, you would have been like, hey, Hemet ain't a small town. Fucking Riverdare's a small town. Motherfucker.
Well, if anybody ever asked me where Hemet was, I'd be like, oh, do you know where that Dan Henderson's from Temecula? Oh, we're like 35 minutes away from there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I explained it.
God damn. But yeah, that got us, that kind of started up, obviously that started up a little bit of a fire in us a little bit, like, dude, fuck you. That's like that asshole that pulls up next to you and fucking, oh yeah, my car's fucking way nicer than yours. So fucking what, dude? Do I look like I was trying to compete with you? Did I roll down my window and say, let's compare cars?
Damn Fast and Furious.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
You know, that shit started out when we were like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that douchebag that pulls up to you at a red light. You're driving a fucking station wagon, and not one of those sport wagons that they got out now. A fucking Clark Griswold-esque station wagon.
Yeah,
and he
it
pulls
does
up
need
in
to
a
make a
goddamn
comeback.
Camaro, looks at you, revs his engine, and then peels out like he just beat you in a drag race.
You know, the perfect high school car is like an Astro van or a fucking station wagon.
Yeah.
That's just beautiful.
Something shitty and something that isn't meant to get you pussy.
And you can crash.
Yeah.
And it will protect you.
You know your game's strong when you get pussy in a station wagon.
Or an Astro van. Damn.
Hey, I got pussy in the Dodge.
Yeah, but that was a
That was-
Dodge.
I didn't get as much pussy as I could have.
That was a nice car, man. I want to say that they're all equally tied.
But what's you got brothers and shit. What's stupid shit that they've tried to compete with you on? Like just random stupid shit that they just come. Well, I know height. I know height's a thing in your family.
That shit fucking pisses me off, man.
That's
I'm
something
taller than you. Fuck you, dude. What do you want me to do about it?
Exactly.
I would still kick your ass, though.
Exactly. That's something you have no control over. Or like you ever been telling somebody, you ever tried to tell somebody a story and just been like, yeah, we grew up fucking in kind of a shitty neighborhood, and they instantly start going like, no, you don't even know a shitty neighborhood. That I grew up in a fucking shitty neighborhood. People stole your cat as soon as you pulled it out of the box. Like, what the fuck? Who gives a fuck, dude? Let me tell my goddamn story. It's not a competition.
My shitty neighborhood, I had domestic violence in the next apartment over.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, my parents used to argue. Oh, my parents used to beat the shit out of each other. Stop trying to one up me. It's not a fucking competition. God damn it.
It's not a pissing contest, asshole.
Really? Like, seriously. I think that's what I love about the podcasting community. Although there's the sites that got the rankings and whatnot and shit. But as a community, podcasters are fucking awesome and shit. You know what I mean? Like on Twitter and shit, the fucking Podder family people, there's not a bunch of douchebaggery. Everybody fucking has fun with their shit. It's like, oh, you talked about Star Wars? Hey, I talked about Star Wars too. Let's listen to each other's shit. Oh shit, you got something that I missed and I got something you missed. It's fun.
It's all part about the information highway, bro.
Exactly. What happened to fucking... It's all about a cooperative effort, I thought, as mankind. God damn it. I have a dream.
What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry, but that irked me. It irked me. It's one of those... I don't give a shit. Most of that shit, it's stupid shit. It's stupid fucking shit. All right? Now, if I'm wearing my Packers jersey and you're a fucking Patriots fan, okay, you're supporting a better team. But even then, if they're not playing against each other, it doesn't fucking matter. They're competing with each other. Tom Brady can go up to Aaron Rodgers and fucking
High five him.
high five him with all his rings and be like, haha, you only got one. Or yeah, let's do a rings only fingers.
But he still got it though.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? But between them two, they could look at each other and be like, okay, it is a competition, kind of. But, you know what I mean? It outside of sports, outside of actual competitive sanctioned shit, it doesn't have to be a fucking competition. Shit.
My dick's bigger than yours.
Yeah. And people do it with their fucking kids, too. That shit has to fucking stop. Stop comparing your kids to other people's kids.
That shit, too. Dude, my kid's a tank. Oh, no, my kid's not back in
Yeah, my kid broke his arm. Oh, yeah, my kid broke both arms. And he put them back in place. Fuck you, dude. Your kid is not fucking G.I. Joe and shit. Fuck off. Oh, my God. You ever tell someone you went and saw a movie in theaters and they're like, oh, I saw it twice?
I hate that.
Like,
why
dude,
do people like, well, then, yeah, I didn't want to ruin it. I don't want to know how many times you ruined the movie for me. You know what I mean? I liked it once, and that's all I needed to do, dude. I thought it was a good movie that I needed just to watch it once.
Exactly.
Unless I really enjoyed it, you know what I mean? I was like, gosh, I want to watch it 4 times. You know what I mean? Nah, man.
But even then, do you have to brag about how many times you saw it?
Yeah, that just makes it weird.
It's one of those,
dude.
just like, have you seen it? Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit how many times you saw it. I went to the theater and I saw it 5 times when it first came out in theaters. I don't give a shit. We both saw it.
Oh, yeah?
It doesn't matter.
You get anything out of it?
Exactly. Did they give you a prize on the 5th time? Did they punch a card every time you went in?
You get a
no.
free movie after the 6th?
Yeah. Exactly. What was the incentive for seeing it more times other than you wanting to see it more times and apparently having bragging rights over spending frivolous fucking money? Oh, sorry. Rich people do that shit. Let the rich people have their little stupid shit. That's okay for them because it just fucking it gets us jobs. Damn it, when they start competing over who's spending more money. But outside of that, we shouldn't be fucking. We should, like I said, with the kids, that shit's fucking annoying. Oh, my kid's fucking got all A's. Oh, my kid got all A's. My kid got all A pluses and was a teacher's award. What? He was the teacher's award? Yeah, they just bronzed him. Fucking weird, man. Leave it alone. Anyways,
we got something from.
Oh yeah, we got a voicemail from HashTag Blackout Podcast. So at this moment, we're gonna take a short. How do you do? Actually, I think it might be two words from them. We got a voicemail and a shameless promo we're gonna throw in for them. Yeah, that's how it's gonna happen. So yeah, we'll be returning to you. Guess what we got next?
Hey, what's up, Just in Time Podcast? This is Jared, one half of the HashTag Blackout Podcast. And yeah, fellas, just wanted to give y'all a buzz. Let you know that we enjoyed listening to your show. And yeah, I got a question for you. So, I know that you finished up your top actors bracket, which was a pretty dope run of shows. So, congrats on that. And I have a question for you. It looks like Tom Hanks is the one that beat out Leo to win it all. Which actor that lost in the earlier round could come back and challenge and possibly beat Tom Hanks? Maybe you could have another segment, sort of like a second chance for one of the people who lost. I want to know. Let us know. Can't wait to have you guys on the show. Hope all is well, and we'll holler at you. Blacking out. Peace.
Hey, what up, people? This is Jay.
And this is Jared.
From the HashTag Blackout Podcast. And when we are not geeking out on our show,
or talking about people getting suspended for silly things,
we are checking out the Just in Time Podcast.
And you should too. We blacking out.
Blacking out.
And we are back. Thank you, HashTag Blackout. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jared, for the HashTag Blackout Podcast. Be sure to check them out. We'll have a link in the description. We've been putting a lot of links in descriptions lately.
Yeah.
I know, that sounds disgusting when you say it like that. Yeah, hit us up. Maybe we'll put your link in the description. Oh. Sounds so disgusting. So, interesting question, Jared. Thank you for that, first of all.
Yeah.
Thank you for the message. Thank you for the call.
Very creative.
If we haven't posted it before, the number is in the description. Oh. The number is, what's it, 951-394-3420. 3547. Not 30.
Leave us a voicemail.
Yeah, leave us a voicemail. Because he asked, and because we've had a few people bring up the battles that we were doing there, the actors' battles. For that very specific question, we decided we're going to bring back two actors. We're going to resurrect them. We're going to have the Resurrection Bowl. This is where we'd be sponsored by a resurrection service. If that existed. and now a word from Christ. Oh. Anyways, so yeah, we have the Resurrection Bowl. We're going to bring back two actors who lost in the previous rounds that did not make it to the championship rounds, to the bowl series. And they're going to get a bowl of their own. And at the suggestion too, this is basically going to be going into the voicemail you heard there. These guys are going to face off for next week. We're going to have another battle. Tom Hanks, because of the request there on the Facebook or on the voicemail, we're gonna bring back Tom Hanks next week to face off against whoever wins this week's the Resurrection Bowl. And Tiger, who's going to be facing off this week?
Oh, nice. It's going to be Josh Brolin.
Oh, Josh Brolin. If you remember back to the Free Brolin episode, if you didn't hear it, check it out. But we had Josh Brolin. Well, I guess I already kind of gave it away, the results. But check it out anyway and find out why. Because it was the only tag team episode. It was actually a weird one. It was a 2-on-1. Josh Brolin and Morgan Freeman took on Gary Oldman. And Oldman is a powerhouse. So, and Robert Downey Jr., that was actually the first battle, I believe. You weren't there, were you, Corn? No, weren't.
I wasn't.
But Corn, it was Red Cornflakes. That's the name of that episode 61. So check that one out, too. You can find out why Giovanni Ribisi somehow beat Robert Downey Jr.
Which was what the fuck?
And speaking of HashTag Blackout Podcast, I think we're bringing them back because they hit us up on Instagram. They were not very happy with Robert Downey Jr. going down. They were on that train big time with they had a big response about how, about him reviving his career and all that, which got us thinking too. When we went digging for this one, it was like instantly Robert Downey Jr. came to mind. Because it was like, it's a Resurrection Bowl, it's someone who, it was the first battle, and it was a bit of an upsetting loss. It was kind of what let you know that anyone can win these battles. It does not matter what you think. Well, I guess it kind of does if we put up a poll.
Yeah. On your sway.
Yeah.
Your vote matters.
Yeah, your vote does count as a point. But we didn't put up a poll for this one, mostly because this battle was actually going to be between...
It just came out.
This battle we actually just now determined right before we started recording. Yeah, I know. We went to the break without even determining who the participants would be in this Friday night sister fight. Or, in this case, a Monday night fucking ditch your friends and go to the goddamn beach fight. Oh. The Resurrection Bowl.
Millie's Store Sour.
Yeah. So we have like I said, we have Josh Brolin.
Hey, did you hear about that stupid ass Starbucks fucking drink? That tart purple thing?
Yes. Why is everybody on this train? What the fuck is that? Everybody's drinking it.
That looks disgusting.
It does. I've been seeing everybody on it. Like the people at work are drinking that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is that even Starbusters, man? What is it? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't trust it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it looks like unicorn shit.
Yeah. Dude, unicorns don't even shit like that, dude. I bet you it's perfect.
I'm wondering if they just got some fucking, some Trix yogurt and just blended it, and just put that on some ice and just like, here's a fucking smoothie, you fat boy.
No, man. It's one of those marketing things towards like Harley Quinn too, you know what I mean? They had to make her like that too, man.
They got everybody on it. Yeah, that's Yeah, that's mostly who's getting it too, is chick, so. Yeah, fucking asshole. So we have the Resurrection Bowl. Now I'm gonna keep saying Resurrection Bowl as much as possible. It just sounds right. It feels right. It rolls off the tongue like a good spittle. But anyways, the Resurrection Bowl between two actors. When we were determining this, it became we're bringing back two actors. Robert Downey Jr. is known very well for having resurrected and revived his career, thanks in big part to Iron Man, helping push him back into the status of full-on fucking lister.
He does pull off a Tony Stark that you actually know what is the leader.
Yeah.
Even from the very beginning, dude, you know what I mean?
He had that swag, dude. Like, as soon as they announced that Robert Downey Jr. was going to be Tony Stark, everyone was instantly like, okay, I get it. And then as soon as they showed us a commercial for it, I remember seeing the preview for it, and they had that little part where he's like getting the robotics or putting on the armor, and Pepper walks in. He's like, this is not the worst thing you've seen me doing.
Yep.
And it drove everybody fucking nuts because it was like, dude, that's not the worst thing we've seen Robert Downey Jr. do. Let's see how he does as a fucking superhero. And he owns that fucking role so beautifully.
Yeah, dude. Tony Stark is a really good smartass, dude.
And then
that's what he does, dude.
Yeah, and then when you watch his other movies, you kind of do see that for a lot of his other acting, that's kind of more him. He really was made for that part. So it got us looking around and looking, and digging a little bit through our battles. We had to, believe it or not, we actually do have some bit of a memory as to what happened in some of these battles. that have taken place, no matter how much pot we smoke.
Yeah, we have a really
And
good
smoketh
memory.
much pot we do. This week's pot was very strong. And which brings us to the weed of the week, which we haven't actually been mentioning much lately, but this week's weed is lemon meringue. And I only mention it because when I went to the shop, the guy didn't want to tell me the number, but I spotted the jar just as he was leaning it up towards me to smell. And that shit said 30% THC, so I had to try it out. And Corn, what would you say?
Oh, dude.
To the moon, Alice. To the moon.
It was all a dream.
Oh, shit. So, yeah. So, on the other half, we have the Josh Brolin, who, if your memory goes back far enough, and if you're young enough to have not seen the Goonies, first off, you might be listening to the wrong podcast, but probably not. Ask your parents. They know what the Goonies is, you motherfucker. Oh. And check out the Goonies, because Josh Brolin. Hell, he spent a lot of time, actually, quite a bit of time, not really in the spotlight. He didn't really stop acting. If you look at his IMDb, the guy stayed pretty fucking active as an actor, but wasn't getting he wasn't the A-lister that he has become now. Thanks to, just a year before Iron Man came out, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, the year before Iron Man came out, we saw No Country for Old Men come out. And that boosted Josh Brolin's career back into fucking, like I said, A-lister. He's a household name now. There was a time when I used to have to say that guy with the mustache from No Country for Old Men. And then they're like, Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones didn't have a mustache in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, Jonah Hex, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I hate that. But yeah, so it got us right into like, holy shit, we actually have two actors on the list who meet the qualifications. There was a qualification process. They had to have lost in the early rounds, as in not gone to the championship bowls, the bowl weeks, and they had to have not faced off against Tom Hanks, which disqualified Tom Hardy. Sorry, Hardy, but you lost your shot. Oh, and it sucks, but because I'd love to put a shot in his face. Oh, sorry. Gay for a day comes later, but we have Josh Brolin. We saw him get boosted back into fucking household nameism. He's not just the big brother from the Goonies anymore. Fucker, he's too big for us now. Oh, so like we knew him or something. We didn't know Josh Brolin. I wish we did. He seems like a cool guy with his big ass head. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't notice how big Josh Brolin's head was until, what was it, Sin City, A Dame to Kill For?
Yeah.
When he actually had no hair, and it was like, holy fuck.
That was the younger, that was kind of just like the other guy, the big-ass strong guy, huh?
Which one?
The big-ass fucking mean-ass guy with the fucked-up face that slept with Goldie.
What are you talking about?
And A Dame to Kill For.
Wait, that slept with who?
That slept with Goldie.
Goldie?
Yeah.
Who slept with Goldie?
The ugly dude.
The one that, fucking, what's his name was playing? I don't remember his damn name now. The guy from Iron Man 2?
Is it?
That's who. You're talking about that real big fucking burly guy? The one that beat up. Are you talking about the second one or the first Sin City?
The first Sin City, the guy that killed
I didn't
fucking...
see the first one.
You
I'm
didn't
talking
see
about
the
the second
first
one. No.
You didn't see the first Sin
No.
City, dude. Damn.
You should have known that by when I said Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
But you
even
can't
said
watch
whole
the
time.
Dame to Kill For without watching the first one.
Yes,
dude.
you can.
Yeah, but it doesn't
It's
make
a whole
sense.
different guy. Yes, it does.
Oh,
They
my
explain
goodness.
everything. Bruce Willis died in the first one, and fucking Rourke's son fucking tried to do something and fucking got killed by Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis killed himself in the first one, yes? Yeah. And
So
fucking,
they killed the fucking first movie in the... Damn.
Yeah. Cock blocked it. Yeah. They even showed a picture of fucking Rourke's son and shit.
You know, that
So
movie
fuck
was
you.
pretty good, dude. All right.
But did you see the second one?
Yeah, I saw the
Okay.
second one.
Or the guy you were talking about, was he in the second one as well?
Yeah, Josh Brolin. Yeah, he was the detective.
No, Josh Brolin wasn't in the first one.
No?
Dwight was in the first
No,
one.
yeah, I mean,
but wasn't it-
the second one, dude.
Yeah, Josh
Yeah.
Brolin was in the second one.
Yeah.
Well, no, but not the guy I'm talking about. The guy you were talking about. The big guy you were talking about.
Yeah,
was
he was in the
second
first one. He was in the first one and in the second
okay,
one.
was he the guy that was always drinking in the second one? That was always watching what's her name, Jessica Alba dancing and shit. He was always at the bar drinking and fucking. He beat the shit out of the black guy and ripped out his eyeball. You talking about that guy?
That guy.
You're talking about that guy?
That
Mickey
guy.
Rourke.
Yeah.
Okay, that's who plays him.
Yeah.
Is Mickey Rourke.
He sounds familiar.
The guy, that's the Whips guy from Iron Man 2.
Okay. Really? That's him, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Nice, huh?
Wow.
Anyways, we've gone down that rabbit hole. Oh wait, that all ties into Josh Brolin. That was the whole reason that got brought up, was because Josh Brolin's big ass head, because he had no
Right.
hair in the fucking Dame to Kill For.
Wow.
Anyways, and that hot fucking chick at the beginning of Dame to Kill For, the one that what's his name, Ray Liotta, the like hooker or whatever.
Yeah.
She was fucking hot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Dude, that movie is tight.
Yeah.
Those are one of
Anyways.
those movies that you got to go back to the beginning and watch the second.
Fuck you.
Or you can watch the
I'll
second
kick
and
you in
watch
your
the
balls.
beginning.
Anyways, we're on to the fucking Resurrection Bowl, you dick. We've got two actors who are known for having revived their careers in the last 10 years and become fucking, you know what I mean, full-on A-list fucking stars. As most of the nerds, as all the nerds have heard recently, Josh Brolin was cast as Cable. Awesome! It's a little weird. Thanos is going to be Cable, but different studios, different timelines, whatever. I think it's awesome. They got you didn't see the reasons why then, Corn, if you didn't see that he was cast.
Nah, that's
he's
just
the
weird, man.
he's the masculinity to Ryan Reynolds' kind of feminine Deadpool.
Oh, come on, man.
No, cause come on, dude, Deadpool does some gay shit with fucking Cable. Not like actual doing gay shit, but he, you know what I mean. He acts like the bitch in the situation. If they were in prison, Deadpool's the woman. Let's be real. Yeah, he can heal and all that shit, but
Ryan
he doesn't.
Reynolds is the taker.
Yes, Ryan Reynolds bends over and Josh Brolin puts it in.
So it's like Brokeback Mountain with them too.
Yeah. So we have, for all intents and purposes, we have Cable versus Iron Man. Oh my god. Anyways, so let's start this off. If you listened to our battles before, which I'd hope you did, the last one being the Catch Me If You Cannabis Bowl, the Ultimato, that championship doesn't fully change. This is the battle to face Tom Hanks is waiting to face the winner, I guess, next week. We just keep bringing him back to face other motherfuckers just to see who's going to take him down.
He is the Phoenix.
You know what? Someone did take him down. Matt Damon took him down. If you listened back a while ago, I don't remember which episode it was, and I don't feel like looking it up to find out which one, because we're...
You know what? Matt Damon's actually
this.
pretty good, because I saw We Bought a Suit, and I was like, okay, yeah. I
the
understand
one?
it. Yeah, I understand
That's the
it.
one. Okay, so what category do you want to start off with, Corn? We have our usual categories.
Fist fight.
Let's explain.
Fist fight.
Let's explain first the
Alright,
categories. What are our three
alright.
categories,
We
Corn?
got fucking sex appeal,
Sex appeal,
acting.
Acting.
Fisticuffs,
yes,
and then acting.
yes. Sex appeal, street fight, acting. Three
Alright.
simple ones. Yeah, a lot of people, well, most people, when they cast their votes, it's based upon just the acting, of course, which is obviously that's a big fucking part. But in our things, that's only one goddamn point. You got to be a full package to win. So, not like you actually have to win all three. You just got to win more than the other guy, I guess.
Yep.
So, what do you want to start with, Corn? What did you say you wanted to start with?
I wanted to start with fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs. Dude, thank you, B-Rob, just for saying fisticuffs in that voicemail, because you've got us saying it all the time now. Hand-to-hand fisticuffs. We got Robert Downey Jr. in the red corner. Red because of Iron Man.
Jonah Hex on the blue corner.
Fuck you. Quit bringing up Jonah Hex.
Because he is. That's the only thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing, yes.
Wait, that's
Thanos.
DC, huh?
I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah, I think Jonah Hex
it
is
yeah.
DC, bro. Whoa.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, he's all over it, man. He's all over it.
Dude, he felt
He
like
does-
he just got spit on DC, huh?
He does whatever the fuck he wants. So, yeah, we got Robert Downey Jr. in one corner. We got Josh Brolin in the other corner. These two guys come at each other and meet in the middle. Who's walking away and who's laying down? Honestly, I think Josh Brolin mops the floor with Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
Okay, first off, can we look up heights real quick? Do you want to look up heights?
Yeah, look up sizes.
Look up the
Do
sizes.
like that. But look up sizes. Who weighs more? Who has longer reach? Do that.
No,
Do
no,
all
you don't
that.
get all. You don't get all that. You don't get all that. You just get the
Alright.
height. I just want to see a height, because Josh Brolin seems like a tall motherfucker. But you know how some actors, Hollywood makes people seem bigger than they sometimes are. So fucking.
You can dodge a bullet faster. That's how I look at it. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Who can dodge a bullet faster?
Yeah.
Nobody
You see
does.
Robert Downey Jr. like fucking
Okay.
doing some fucking
Hold
weird
on.
ass Sherlock Holmes graceful
Josh
shit.
Brolin is 5'10" and a half. 5'10" and a half. That's not that tall, actually. Robert Downey Jr. is a little shit. I know that for a fact.
So was Bruce Lee.
Huh?
So was Bruce Lee.
So? Gordon, this is
You say hi.
5'9".
So
Robert Downey Jr. is 5'9". Okay, so he's not that much. I'm taller than Josh Brolin. I did not know that. I feel like a big man now. I feel awesome. I'm not gonna lie. and Robert Downey Jr. I will spit on the top of both of their heads and then get my ass kicked by Josh Brolin. So yeah, see, there it is. It doesn't matter who's taller. So there's only a 1.5 inch height difference between these two. So
who
size,
dodges a bullet faster?
you know what? I didn't even think to check their ages. They're both pretty close in age, actually. Josh
Yeah,
Brolin,
yeah.
1968, and fucking.
Dude, the Goonies, bro. The
So
Goonies.
yeah. So we actually have two pretty equal in a fight. They're actually kind of equal. I have to still go Josh Brolin. Here's why: the big head plays. A lot of the guys that got big heads can take a fucking punch. You've seen it, Bigfoot Silva. You've seen it, the fighter. Well, you saw that Overeem fight. He was fighting Overeem. Overeem had him fucking beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he just turned. It looked like he turned on retard strength or something like that. And all of a sudden just got Overeem in the fucking up against the cage and just started beating the shit out of it. Just dink, dink, dink,
Yeah, I know,
dink,
right,
dink.
man? That
Down
thing's
goes
fucking-
Overeem. Yeah. So I think the big head plays in this one.
Alright, so what, you think Sherlock Holmes has a chance against fucking
Now see there.
Thanos?
Yes, I do. I have
Cable?
Okay, in that one, when you bring up Sherlock Holmes, I have to go to the detective that fucking Josh Brolin played in Gangster Squad.
He was a detective.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He was a detective,
He
dude.
was-
He wore a suit.
Yeah, but he wasn't a detective.
What was he?
He was reckless and he was out for a war.
But he was still a
I
detective.
thought you were a cop. Not no more. Then that was Ryan Gosling, dude.
Yeah, that was Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
the other guy wasn't.
so,
He was
I
still a
don't know,
detective
dude.
before. He was a detective. He was wearing a suit. Back then, it was real fucking simple.
You shoot him?
No, you're either a cop or a fucking some kind of detective. You wear a suit or you wear a fucking uniform, and he wore a goddamn suit. Because if you put Josh Brolin in a uniform, it fucking burns off. Because he's too badass for a uniform.
You know what? I'm going to have to say that Josh Brolin's going to kick Robert Downey Jr.'s ass.
Oh, all that just to agree with me, huh?
Hey, man, I had to make him a point.
Okay. That's what I mean. Is if you put those two fighters,
Dude, I mean-
in an elevator, you saw what Josh Brolin's character did to those three guys on Gangster Squad in
All
that
right,
elevator.
well, see, honestly, I don't really see Tony Stark doing good as hand-to-hand combat, dude. The only way he does that shit is with the suit.
Well, the character. Well, Sherlock Holmes, he kicked some ass hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
Look
but
at the
that was
first
him
one, even.
smart, dude. He wasn't like fucking all super power and shit. He
Well, I
fucking
know.
he did a fucking concussive slap, dude.
That's
he hit
what- I
both
know.
of their ears.
I know.
Dude.
That's what I
He's
mean,
a
is you
smart
put-
fighter.
That's what I mean. You put both of them as regular, as non-powered guys and
He's
shit.
a smart fighter. He's not a strong fighter.
Yeah, and
Josh
Josh
Brolin has a
Brolin-
chin.
and probably is not that
Robert
dumb
Downey
of a fighter.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. fucking doesn't.
Yeah,
And Josh Brolin keeps his dukes up and actually fucking moves forward and doesn't move back. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
Josh
Josh
Brolin.
Brolin.
So there's a point to Brolin there because we both are in agreement.
But I do
on
like
that
Robert
one.
Downey Jr. He
Yes.
is smart.
Yes,
There's
and
a good
that
chance he
whole
could
that
win.
whole fight scene in the first Sherlock Holmes when he's like pointing out every fucking move he's making, that was fucking awesome.
Or give him
But
an Iron Man suit.
if you put Josh Brolin in there instead of some big bald brute, I mean, yeah, Josh Brolin might be a big bald brute, but he seems like a smarter
if
fighter.
you give Robert Downey Jr. a tool, dude, he's gonna use it and he will win, dude. In a fight, if you give him a tool, he's gonna win.
If you give him a knife, yeah, and Josh Brolin doesn't have a knife.
No, even if Josh Brolin has a knife too, dude.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
If you give them swords, Josh Brolin still overpowers
Robert
them.
Downey Jr. It doesn't matter about. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So the point goes to Brolin. Brolin wins it because this is about fisticuffs. It's not about sword
Yes,
fighting anyway.
this is fisticuffs and yep. because I do believe that Josh Brolin has an iron jaw and
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. does not.
Exactly. He doesn't want to take
Right
a
on.
punch.
Right.
So yeah, first point goes to Josh Brolin for the fight, hand to hand, fist to cuffs. So, on to the next category. You want to go to acting?
Yeah.
Save
let's do
sex
acting.
appeal for last.
Yeah.
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 All right, so we'll go into the acting now. Well, as said, both of these guys have revived the characters. You want to judge just based off of since they revived? Actually, sadly, I think Josh Brolin loses this category.
Yeah, because Robert Downey Jr. actually established something before he actually died off.
Yeah, Josh Brolin was kind of more just the big brother from the Goonies.
And then after that, it was dead.
Yeah, I'll say this though, he stuck with like a consistency
No,
though.
I mean, yeah,
in order
I
to
mean-
get him and got himself back in. But there's a big fucking gap. There's like almost a 30-year gap or some
He
shit.
did rely on his
Or,
talent, dude.
You know,
I'll tell you that.
there's
much,
at least a 20-year gap there before Josh Brolin gets famous again.
Yeah, you don't know if everything he had bad agent and he was just getting shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
The entire time. You know what I mean? But
He might not have been identified as as an actor and shit either, you know. Maybe he had
even
too
then,
much
like-
redneck, not enough. I don't know.
Fucking Robert Downey Jr. actually before that, dude, before he actually got big too. That was actually really good, dude. He actually did pull off a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah. And then, yeah, and of course, fucking Iron Man has led to nothing but, well, I'm not going to say nothing but great movies, but because
No.
every actor does some cheese. But,
There's cheese in there, man.
oh, yeah. But
After
Due Date
08,
was
there's
fucking
cheese.
hilarious, though.
Yeah, Due Date's great.
Fucking, that was like perfect timing for Robert Downey Jr.
Even
to bring
Kiss
that
Kiss
one up.
Bang Bang. That shit's a little fucking funky, but it's
That
still
was
funny.
before Iron Man, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
with
like-
Val Kilmer and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, 3 years before that shit.
Yeah. But, what was it? Fuck. The Judge was good. I always bring up The Judge in this podcast. I don't know if you've seen The Judge, Corn, but
Yeah.
that one was pretty good. Him and, what was it? Him and, another Robert Duvall. Yeah.
No, never seen it.
Robert Duvall was the dad, and he was the judge. It was good. It was pretty good. But, they also had that chick from the fucking, Bates
think-
Motel.
I think he was in something with. Wait, hold on. I don't want to say fucking something with Dave Chappelle. He was like a fucking cop. dude.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I know he did something with Jamie Foxx,
Yeah,
and Jamie Foxx was it was the soloist, and Jamie Foxx was playing the violin and shit, and he was homeless.
Mm-hmm.
But and that wasn't bad. It just seemed like they were it just seemed a little weird. But Robert Downey Jr. is a household. He was already known. You know what I mean? Before Iron Man, but then Iron Man made it to where like a whole new generation of fucking people have to know who he is because he's fucking it kicked off the Avengers thing too. That was the first, you know what I mean? That was the first one of this whole Marvel fucking cinematic universe being tied together like this. We didn't know what was coming, did we?
No.
Everybody was tripped out about the Samuel Jackson thing, and it was like, oh shit. Like, a couple years later, and a few years later, 4 years later, we got the first Avengers, and it was like, holy shit, they really built up something there. But, who was it? But Josh Brolin, though, on the other hand, as far as reviving the career part, though, he's done fucking well with his stuff, too, though, you know? He's done some cheese. He kind of picks movies a little weird. I think he still has a little bit of love for some of the indie type of feel, I guess, or some of the ones that might not be as commercially successful, but he does them anyway just because he's Josh Brolin and he can do whatever the fuck he wants anyway. And because, how much time did he spend trying, you know what I mean, not in the spotlight, to where I think he has a certain modesty to him, I think, too. But I think Robert Downey Jr. also had to learn that.
Yeah, well,
But
I mean,
as actors, like...
if it goes to the Robert Downey Jr., dude, before 2008, he even had a Scanner Darkly and fucking the Zodiac.
Very damn, Corey. You're fucking bringing it today. Jesus, very, very well put.
Yeah,
yeah.
He does fuck up, dude. Who doesn't? Fuck
I
up in
remember
a
seeing
day,
U.S.
you know what I mean?
Marshals as a kid.
U.S. Marshals too, right there.
And I
man.
remember, you know what I mean? Like, I instantly recognized Robert Downey Jr. when like, in other shit. Whereas Josh Brolin, it actually took, like, me seeing one of those. Yeah, it had to be clicked for me to be like, oh shit, that's the guy from fucking the Goonies.
Right.
And then it was like, holy shit, he kind of disappeared from the spotlight, at least, for good while, like 20 years, like I said, close enough to where it was like, oh shit. But I give him props for grinding it out that long, and for, for kind of, he seems to still have maintained a not so douchebaggery thing. You don't hear about Josh Brolin like fucking everybody up and shit, but yeah, as far as the acting, which is what this category is, I'd have to agree with you on that one. That what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. Yeah,
Iron Man.
I have to agree with you on that one.
I'm Iron Man.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. did very well with that. The end of that movie, Iron Man, like,
I did. That's what hooked it.
Like, you went on that whole journey with him. You know what I mean? Because obviously it being an origin movie, the first Iron Man.
Before that was just nothing but Spider-Man hiding his identity.
Yeah, and you got to see, you know what I mean? You got to see, Robert Downey, Tony Stark, obviously, had to have the explosion and all that shit, and kind of keep himself alive and shit, to where it was.
Same with Batman, he had to hide his identity too.
To where you had, well, you know what I mean? You had like a symbolism there, I guess, for Robert Downey Jr.'s career and whatnot, and yeah, the end of that movie when he's just sitting there, just like, you know what?
Yeah, I stopped.
I am Iron Man.
Missiles.
And it was like, holy shit! And like that movie was so very well done that it hooked everyone, dude. It hooked everyone back onto this superhero.
It wasn't explosive, but it did bring you in. It did catch you right back, dude. Honestly.
It was Iron Man, as big of a character as he is, as Tony Stark is, in, like, you know what I mean, the Marvel grand universe. You know what I mean? I'm talking comics, all that shit. As far as just a solo character, though, he's not as interesting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that movie probably wasn't even intended to be as huge.
The guy in the tin suit, Robert Downey Jr. Like, no, dude.
It didn't seem like you wouldn't.
I am the leader.
If you went 5 years before that movie came out and was just like, they're gonna come out with an Iron Man movie, you're like, so
a guy in a fucking tin suit,
like, they're just picking all these red
and yellow suit.
Like, the initial reaction, I think, was kind of like it was like, dude, another side movie and shit, like Daredevil. Let's be honest, they were very smart to put Daredevil on Netflix, because that's a perfect platform for a character like that who doesn't really leave the city much. You know what I mean?
But he's a bit good backbone.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like the covert one.
Yeah, and Netflix picking up like Luke Cage and Iron Fist and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is
them
covert,
trying to do like a street operation type of ordeal.
Right,
you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, if Spider-Man wasn't such a big character, they would have been able to, fit him in, kind of.
Spider-Man
and the Punisher.
In the center,
But I think that's what I was. What was
Punisher and the Blade right there. They fit in there.
Because before Iron Man, we had the Punisher movie, we had like the Blade movies, we had the Spawn movie, we had Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
We had what was the other one? The one that I'm actually thinking of, the Punisher movie, the Punisher, and I think when they first announced Iron Man, it was just like, why are they still picking these characters that, you know what I mean, that aren't gonna really draw in as many of the new people that may not have heard of them and stuff, because you know what I mean. If you try to show an Iron Man comic to a kid before Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man, they don't really give a shit. I had an Iron Man toy and didn't even fucking know it. Didn't even care. Oh,
Transformers. Beast Force.
But Robert Downey Jr. brought so much fucking like charisma and brought so much of himself into that role that it drew everyone in.
Natural, man. Almost like Heath Ledger's Joker, man. It was just natural. Weird.
Yeah, it was one of those like, holy shit, this really was like I said, when they announced that he was going to be Iron Man, it was like, holy fuck, he is made for this role, because
he actually
in the comics you have Tony Stark has dealt with alcoholism and stuff.
And he is an asshole, dude. Tony Stark is an asshole, but in the 90s cartoons they didn't really show that. They were more like Tony Stark's more like a fucking trying to do good on AA meetings and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't really bring that fucking, oh, dude, I have so much time in my hands that I'm just going to be building suits. No, I'm fucking, dude, I'm bored.
Yeah. And and he did, like I said, he owned that role so much, and you can tell he has fun with it, and he's had a lot of input too, from what I've seen. I don't know if you heard about the whole blueberries thing on the first Avengers movie. Remember in that scene when they're in there talking about the fucking, talking about like where do they get all the Hydra weapons and shit? Tony's like hacking the thing and Cap's arguing with them.
Yeah.
But Tony's walking around eating blueberries in that little silver bag and shit.
Okay.
Robert Downey Jr. placed apparently was placing snacks around the set and shit. And they thought they had got them all, but he fucking snuck a bag of blueberries in there.
You know what's funny? Him and improv is actually a big thing with them, dude.
Yeah, and I like that.
Michelle Monaghan, the girl from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, dude. He tried to do a fucking like an improv with her. You know what I mean? It didn't make it into the movie, but like Robert Downey Jr. just does it just to be like that's how he tests it.
Yeah,
he makes it work or not.
I love that shit too with actors and shit when they have a little fun with it and play with it a little bit, because that when you're not playing, I guess when you're playing like a real life person,
fun,
yeah, when you're playing a real life person, obviously there's not as much wiggle room for that kind of stuff. But when you know what I mean, if it's a fictional type of thing, play around with it, see what works, see what you know, especially if you're getting any kind of comedy, which Kiss Kiss Bang Bang did have a little edge of comedy to it, didn't it?
Yeah,
and that. With comedy especially, I love seeing like improvised. I think that's why Vince Vaughn, like Wedding Crashers, was so legendary as a fucking comedy movie, yeah, dude, especially nowadays.
Fucking, I don't know, dude. That was fun, dude. He felt like he was a crasher, dude. He honestly felt that that was his thing. He was a crasher until they fucking found Ava.
Him and Owen Wilson were so... Their rants and their fucking, you know what I mean? Their little fucking monologues and shit.
Like, I don't remember Crasher Rule number 1.
Yeah, like they had this whole system set in place, you know what I mean? That nobody ever thought, I never thought about fucking like, oh yeah, let's just professionally go to wedding and fuck every bridesmaid and that we can and shit.
The unrated version of that movie was great.
So
was
much
like,
tits.
Oh my god.
And that fucking shout scene, just jump up and shout now. Titties,
shout.
titties. Asian titties. You have to remember the Asian titties.
Oh my god. Shout, dude. I wanted to shout, dude.
And that chick that Owen Wilson woke up next to at the end of that one and couldn't remember her name. Her tits were covered on that part, but when during the montage, her tits were out and they were fucking huge. Oh my gosh, she had some big ass titties.
So that category goes to Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that category goes. Yeah, when it comes to acting, yeah, we just spent so much time on Iron Man and shit. I mean, as awesome as No Country for Old Men was, and I don't want to just slip past that and pretend like Josh Brolin, you know what I mean, didn't do anything, or like Josh Brolin isn't the shit, because he still is. And I fucking watched just about anything they put in front of me and say is he's gonna be in. And I do want to see the next Deadpool, not only because it's another Deadpool movie, but because, hell, him being cast as Cable, I think him and Ryan Reynolds will probably do well together, and I think that might have had something to do with why he was cast over maybe the other possible actors, was chemistry. You gotta have chemistry, you know? And that might have had something to do with it. But, yeah, so yeah, it's tied 1-1. Fisticuffs went to Josh Brolin. We're gonna give the acting category over to Robert Downey Jr. That's a point each, which brings us
sex appeal.
Yeah, brings us to the tie-breaking round. Oh yeah.
Let's be honest, both of them are ugly.
Robert Downey Jr. is pretty
body
sexy.
Wise, face wise,
height wise.
Okay,
did you see?
Pretty ugly. Misproportioned.
Okay, fuck you. Did you see? You saw Sherlock Holmes, man? That fight scene. Robert Downey Jr. had his shirt off for that fight scene. He was pretty fucking cut, dude.
Man,
he was sexy. He was all sweaty and glistening and shit too.
Yeah, what about his face?
Looked good, man.
What about his hair?
His face.
What about his beard?
He didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
I don't think. No, he was like pretty clean shaven for that.
I don't know, man.
What, you think Robert Downey Jr. is ugly?
No.
He's like fucking 50, and he's still fucking like looks like he's in his mid-30s.
How old is Josh Brolin?
He's like fucking 50. Goddamn, Gordon. Yeah, he's fucking old too. He looks older.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin does kind of look his age a little bit.
Okay.
But he's sexy for his age, though. Remember, George Clooney held on to sexy for a long time.
So which one would you go gay for a day?
That's a tough one. Because that's the thing. You have the strength versus the soft. Like you have, it's kind of like a...
The sensual? I'll be gentle.
Yeah, it's like you have a...
Where it says, shut up, bitch. Suck on his pillow.
God damn, dude. What the fuck? It's kind of like you have like The Rock in his like age prime versus Leonardo DiCaprio in his age prime. They're
Dude,
both
that's
sexy.
scrawny.
Huh?
Leo's scrawny, bro.
He was.
We're talking about growing pains prime. Right?
No, growing pains is not his prime. His prime would be Titanic.
No, dude, no, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes,
no,
that was
it's
when.
not.
Yes, it is. That's when he was not a little boy anymore, but he wasn't an old man yet,
Dude.
and he wasn't like a fucking like now he doesn't know how old he is anymore. You see him on the streets, and he looks like Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man.
He didn't. Titanic was. There's a reason that was the most perfectly fucking marketed goddamn movie. Celine Dion was perfect for that, apparently. But
I love that movie.
okay, yeah, I love that song. That's the whole reason I didn't even came up. You got Titanic versus Do You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking? Like you got it's two different versions of sexy.
Fuck, dude.
You got the cute
All right,
sexy
whatever,
versus
yeah.
like the strong sexy.
Dude, honestly, I'm gonna give it to Robert Downey Jr. He's gentle.
After all that,
Yeah, he's
gentler?
very gentle.
He's gentler.
Josh Brolin's gonna fucking just smash it in your ass and you're gonna be like, no, it hurts. And you're gonna be like, shut up, bitch. You
But
know
some
what I mean?
chicks like that though.
No, I'm not some chick. Robert Downey Jr. Right there.
Yeah, but Robert
Right
Downey
there.
Jr. is the type
No,
that's gonna
right there.
insult you afterwards.
No, let me help you. Right there.
Or he's gonna be like, so you don't know how to fuck then, huh?
I'll be like, right there.
Wow. Yeah, but Josh Brolin will wake up and make you breakfast the next morning.
Negative.
Robert Downey Jr. is not going to make you
Dude,
breakfast.
honestly, I don't want to wait for breakfast. Get the fuck out of my house.
Wow. Josh Brolin's better for that. He'll plow you and then he'll leave.
Well, honestly, that goes to relationship goals. Some I don't want and some that have to happen.
Wow. That's horrible. Wow, so well, that's a tough one. That's a tough one on the sexy part because they're both, like I said, it's two different versions of sexy, and Robert Downey Jr.
So
let's
you
be
pick?
honest, I don't know why I'm lying. Robert Downey Jr. He's cuter and fucking, you know. You know what I mean?
He's cuter.
You know what the fuck I mean, dude. He's
Dude.
got more boyish qualities, I guess. That you know what I mean.
Right.
You know what I mean.
Yo, man, Rachel
might not.
McAdams was like all over that shit, dude.
Goddamn.
Same with fucking that fucking Doctor Strange guy. Fucking odd ass name, dude. But she's into the British guys, dude.
Fuck, what is his name? Fucking Benedict Cumberbatch or something like that.
That is, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Dude, Rachel McAdams is a classy woman, so.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's
the
really
mean
good.
girl is classy, huh?
Dude, have you seen her titties?
No.
They're small.
That doesn't make you classy.
Dude, honestly, dude.
That just puts you in the teen category on a fucking porn site.
Honestly,
That's
dude,
all
if she
that
was my
does.
wife, dude, I'm pretty sure that she'd be like trying to like have me fuck her titties, her itty bitty titties, and that is a good wife.
Wow. Wow. So okay, well, wow. Does that means Robert Downey Jr. is the winner of this battle, then, huh?
The Resurrection Bull.
The Resurrection Bowl. Very well put. Sound like a douchebag, but it works. It works. Yeah, the Resurrection Bowl. Yeah, so Robert Downey Jr. So tune in next week. We're gonna try to put up a poll at some point this week on Twitter. We'll have that'll be at JNT Podcast on Twitter. We'll have a poll up probably for that. We'll probably post something on Instagram if Norm can take time out of his busy beach days to go on Instagram and fucking post something. Yeah, be sure to blow up the Instagram. Norman Blunts runs the Instagram, and he's the one not here today. Blow up the Instagram. That's at justin_time_JNT, all lowercase. Hit that up, blow it up, say you're a douchebag. Just say Norm is a douchebag. Comment on whatever picture's the last one up there, and just, Norm, you're a douchebag for not being there today. Norm, you're a cunt.
So, what's the most you spent in a hotel room?
Wow, just like that. on a motel room, it's $60, and I felt like such a creep for doing it. I felt like I should have had a hooker. Instead, I just had my ex. Your laugh made it so much worse, Gordon.
Dude, no, you can't say that shit. You can't say that shit.
What? Not the ex that I fucking have been talking to the fucking different ex.
All right, bro. 150.
150
on the Hampton.
I still can't believe you spent 150. Okay, did you at least get laid though?
Oh, dude, I had to go to work in the morning, man. So I made sure I fucking paid 150 worth of sex, dude.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
bust 2 nuts?
No, more than that, dude. I was fucking.
I tried to bust 2 nuts, dude, and fucking we both got too tired in the middle of the second one.
No, honestly, dude, it was actually, dude, I got my money's worth, dude. You
You didn't sleep, did you?
an hour and a half, dude.
I think that's what my thing was. Is I've been so used to sleeping on my mom's fucking couch that I was just like, I took advantage, dude. I slept for like 6 hours. I was like, fuck you. I'm getting some sleep in a real bed. I was a dick about it, dude. I busted a nut and then turned around and just faced the wall and went to sleep. I had a fucking Coke and a fucking cup of ice on the floor next to the bed and shit. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna drink me a sip of this Coke and go to fuck to bed.
All right, well, I had several experiences with hotels, but the one that I spent $150, dude, I fucking, you know what? I made sure I got $150 worth of sex, cause fucking at first, like fucking, you turn on to fucking Cartoon Network, Adult Swim right there, and then you're watching fucking Family Guy, right? And you gotta loosen it up, right? So fucking you loosen it up, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden you keep the light on and shit, and then she's fucking pretty fucking fine looking, and you're gonna enjoy it, right? So fucking might as well go with the flow. She fucking stays on her bra, dude, and all of a sudden, like fucking after the Family Guy, you fucking start unhooking the bra. So you start unhooking the bra, you know what I mean? And you fill her up her titty and she like, so stop it. And you're like, shut up, bitch. And she keeps going with it.
Wow.
She keeps going with it. And eventually, dude, you know, it happens, dude. So probably like fucking 45 minutes later, you walk down the stairs, you smoke a cigarette. You go upstairs, you play some more. Do it for another 30 minutes. You go down the stairs. It's already like 1 o'clock. You're hungry as fuck, dude. You already smoked like 4 cigarettes. So yeah, like
that was my problem. I didn't go up there until midnight and get the motel room, so it was already kind of late. And then it was like, all right, let's go fucking. Like you said, you can't. No, we didn't go explore. It was we went into the room, and then it was just like, okay, it was like a half hour of like, okay, let's just chill here and watch some cartoons. Dude, like you said, fucking Adult Swim, dude. We were watching Squidbillies.
I was watching Family Guy.
And suddenly she actually initiated it though. She leaned over and fucking went for the kiss, and then started. So you know what I mean. After a couple minutes, went reaching down and. Like, she reached down and grabbed my cock and was just like, oh. Like, she was surprised. Like, oh, you got a boner? Oh. I thought I was going to have to work for one of those. Like, whoa, okay. But, yeah, and then it was like, okay, I needed something to drink. Should have got that beforehand. I didn't think about it. I didn't even think that motel, for some reason, I didn't think they had an ice machine. I was like, nah, this motel sucks. No, went walking, found it. They had an ice machine and a fucking soda machine and the snack. They had a snack machine, but the snack machine was
room, bro.
no, but the snack machine
Those
was broke.
experiences are great.
That's what sucked, dude. The snack machine was broken. I was hungry.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay.
There was no snacks though.
Wait, how much did you pay for this?
$60.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I
Fuck
went to
you.
I went to the Hampton then right there.
You got
dude.
room service, huh?
No, negative.
Oh,
Hey, that bottle, man. That's $300.
God damn.
Yeah, dude.
For room service?
For room service, man.
It's more than the room?
Yeah, no, it's the room plus some, dude, because of all of the accommodations.
Oh, Oh, because they bring it all to you, huh?
Oh, dude.
So when you
As
pay
soon
that
as you hear-
$300, that room service is like you can call them
Yeah,
anytime.
you can call them and they'll feed you and shit, but still, it's like getting kicked in the nuts. It's $300, man.
For one night? Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. But anyways, $150, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
I got my fucking rocks off. I fucking watched some fucking cable TV. I went down the stairs, smoked a couple cigarettes next to the pool, went back to the front desk, dude. You know what I mean? Give me some fucking microwavable food. You know, you got some DiGiorno pizza right there. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
You take it upstairs. You know what I mean? You fucking cook that shit, dude. This bitch eats again. And then, like, fucking you try to fall asleep. And then she plays with dick. She jumps on it again for another fucking 2.5 hours. Dude, next thing you know, you're falling asleep for 30 minutes. Then you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I gotta go to work. And then you like bang her before you take her home.
Nice.
All before 5 o'clock because you
That
start
I
work
didn't-
at 6.
That's what I fucked up on too. Was what was it? We didn't have to check out till 12, but fucking at fucking 10, I'm like, let's just get going. I just wanted to take her home. I think that's what it was I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, over. Bye.
Yeah, let's just go. We ended this on a sour note. We haven't spoken since.
Right on. Well,
Nothing awkward there.
I mean, honestly, dude, you can have more fun without fucking spending $150.
Yeah, I know. And you shouldn't have to spend so much damn money to have some fun nowadays.
Wants to hang out, then let's hang out. And just smoke some pot,
Yeah,
a couple
seriously.
beers, and then a few cigarettes. You know what I mean? What's
They
that,
act
girl?
like that doesn't cost money to get some weed and some beers or something, or to get some weed and Netflix. That shit costs money right there. Rent. You've seen that meme, haven't you? Where it's like, oh, why are you fucking cheap ass dudes? All they want to do is Netflix and chill. And it was like listing out like rent, electricity, fucking, what was it? A job to pick you up, to
Wi-Fi.
go take you to fucking, yeah, weed, snacks for fucking Netflix and chill. Yeah, internet. All in all, Netflix and chill is not a cheap date. So remember that, ladies. If a
Yeah,
guy,
when you want to spend some time with somebody and they're actually willing to like fucking spend a little bit of fucking their attention on you, dude. Come on.
yeah, spend some time. You want to spend some quality time? Netflix and chill. It's
There's
not
a
that bad.
Tension right there, man. Honestly, fucking.
Or it doesn't even have to be Netflix. That's spoiled. Shit.
Yeah.
have
Something on your
Netflix.
hard drive.
Let's just watch it. Let's just watch a DVD and fucking chill. That's the thing. The movie doesn't have to be on, and it doesn't even have to be about fucking. We can sit and talk and just have a movie playing in the background.
Yeah, eventually fucking fall asleep, and if not, I'll take you home.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Friday night. I am not gonna wake up with your fucking horny ass on my arm on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I just want to hang out.
Yeah. So
It's not about banging, and don't make it about banging, and don't bring up fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? I just want to hang out.
yeah.
Positive, just be nice.
So I guess that kind of wraps us up there, huh? We got some weird shit out and got to talk some shit about everything. Norman Blunt's should be back next week. If he's not, he's gonna get kicked in the fucking back of the skull until he crashes. I don't know what he's gonna crash.
We've
But
been looking for names for J&T sector or sect.
yeah, we're looking for a name of the J&T fans of the J&T. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people. There's mobs and whatnot, and you got to have a name for the group, I guess. And also because we're what's it? I just saw on Facebook you can start like a Facebook group from the page or whatever. So I was thinking about doing that, possibly starting a Facebook group from our Facebook page or whatever. But we got to be able to name the group or something. And what better way to do it than to let y'all do it? So yeah, a few of the names that have been thrown up there: the J&T sect, the J&T the J&T gang is too much, huh? But yeah. What's another name you would put up for a gaggle of people that fucking like this weirdness that we do?
J&T swarm.
Yeah, the Swarm. Yeah, that was a name that was being thrown up there. So yeah, let us know what you think. Hit us up on social media at JNT Podcast on Twitter, JustinTime_JNT on Instagram. You can always find us on iTunes. Leave us a review and a fucking rating if you'd like. And you can find us on all the other podcast apps and whatnot. You're probably on SoundCloud.com/JustinTimeJNT Podcast. It's a mouthful. Oh.
Mexican names.
Yeah. You can look up, you can find us on Facebook, Just in Time, JNT Podcast. We have been Millie Van Nielsen
And Tiger Durkin. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
Yes. And, a big thank you to John Frickin Smith for the intro again. We always love hearing what we're hearing, and we hope you've enjoyed it too. We've gotten a few compliments actually on the theme song, on the intro there. So yeah, big thank you. Check him out, johnfrickinsmith.com. Find him on iTunes. Buy that shit now. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to be so aggressive. Also, be sure to check out the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, and be sure to check out the hashtag Blackout Podcast as well.
Right.
Yeah. Show some love back. And also, we want to say a thank you again to Trish Rainoni and Katie Ullman and Bobby Del Rio for joining us a couple weeks ago, giving us our first interview episode.
Also, Norman Bunch.
Yes.
Will be here.
He fucking better. You know, in our continuity, Norman has missed 2 episodes straight. In our continuity, he has missed the last 2 episodes.
You are very missed.
Yeah, he was with us. He was with us when we joined hashtag Blackout Podcast. But yeah,
Katie Ullman and Trish Rainoni.
Bobby Del Rio. Thank you. So yeah, check out My Roommates and Escort on YouTube or at myroommatesandscort.com. Big thank you to @PDBeats on Twitter also for helping us set that up and for being such a cool guy on Twitter too. So yeah, sure to check all them out. Check out the Pop Alternative Podcast. And we will see you next week. Well, I guess better yet, you will hear us next week. Be sure to tell your fucking friends about us. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. And we'll keep telling your friends about us. You don't have to tag us. We don't mind. You know. We love the attention. But
Peace!
Don't yell. God.